Forest Lakes is so much more than what you think you know. We are going to take you in many different areas, all the way from affordable housing to multi-million dollar homes with the most incredible views in one of Laurie and I's most favorite spots here in Colorado Springs on the west side. Forest Lakes is one of the most incredible areas in Colorado Springs that Laurie and I both talk about over and over again. We love going up there. We love showing homes in this area. It's just beautiful. But what a lot of people who don't know the area well, they'll go up, they'll see a group of houses at the front, they'll drive up a little more, see a lake, and they think that's it. Well, I'm going to show you on a map the entire area of Forest Lakes, and then we're going to be out on the field showing you each section that I'm going to point out on the lake. Really, we've broke Forest Lakes up into 4 different areas, and we want to go through them and show you exactly where you're at in Forest Lakes and the different types of homes that are in the different areas. So I'm looking at a map of Colorado Springs, and first and foremost, I want to point out that Forest Lakes sits between Monument and the north end of Colorado Springs, almost horizontal with Glen Eagle. What if I zoom in here? So Forest Lakes is right off of I-25, super easy access if you are a commuter, maybe heading north to Denver, one works in Colorado Springs or even the Air Force Academy, and you will see 2 bodies of water. This is Forest Lakes. Now, right over here, all of this green space is National Forest, and so the view that you get over in this Forest Lakes area is like none other. So if I zoom in here, when you get off I-25, you go through a roundabout, this little creek, you'll go over a bridge, and you come to this first section of Forest Lakes, and you'll start to see homes. These are newer, new build homes. These are a lot of existing homes in this section. And what I want to point out is there is another area. If you turn onto this road, this whole section down here is affordable homes in Forest Lakes, anywhere from high 400s up until 750,000, but this is all part of that Forest Lakes community. We're going to take you out. We're referring to this area, the affordable section, as Forest Lakes 1. So after we leave Forest Lakes 1, we're going to head back and go more west towards the larger Forest Lakes lakefront. So this larger lake is over 65 acres. There is a dock down there, there's park areas, but these were the initial homes when Forest Lakes was first built. These down here and these up here were the initial homes that were built in Forest Lakes. This is what we're referring to as Forest Lakes 2. So if somebody does not want to go through the new build process, the difference is these homes in this section are on smaller lots. These ones directly across from the lake are a little bit bigger lots. There's only a handful of them though. And so you kind of have to wait and see what homes come available and be able to do that waiting game. This is where most people end their journey to Forest Lakes. They think that they've seen it all. Well, I'm going to continue on that map and show you what else there is to show. So after you leave this lake area, if you continue up this road, this is all a newer section of Forest Lakes referred to as West Valley and estate lots. I'm going to zoom in a little bit easier. You cannot see this elevation, but this Mesa Top Drive Road is really, and you'll see as Laurie and I drive, it goes up a hill and around, and then you drop down the hill over in this West Valley. Or there's a secondary road that goes along this Forest Lakes Drive. All of these homes right here are multi-million-dollar homes, and they sit up on a hill. You come over, and this area are newly built homes, and what you cannot see from a map is this Beaver Creek right here. All of these creeks and waterways, all of these lots that back up to the creek are incredible, have incredible views and a sense of serenity and privacy. And so all of these homes over here in West Valley are new builds that you can build with classic vantage homes. There's even some of these estate lots. And really, this is the end of Forest Lakes development after this circle is completed. So I know I just wanted to show you Forest Lakes 1, Forest Lakes 2, Forest Lakes 3. Now what we're going to do is take you out to actual Forest Lakes and show you what each of these sections look like.
So we are only about 3 minutes away from I-25. So you think this is Forest Lakes and you think this is the start of the new build homes, but we're going to take you back. You got to keep going to actually see Forest Lakes.
So Forest Lakes, if you're coming in and you pass the bridge and you are looking at a lot of the inventory homes here in Forest Lakes, you're going to find yourself in this lower section. So still some incredible homes. You can get homes in the high 400s. Typically they're about mid 600, 650,000. These homes are all inventory homes. And so what that means is that the builder has already chose all of the finishes. They've built them. They're in the process, so they'll have a finish time. But it's the way that the builder helps control the cost. So if you're looking for an affordable home to get your foot in the door to this incredible community, we're going to take you inside one of those right now. So welcome home to this D.R. Horton home. So this home is almost ready. You walk in, there's an office space. Wait till you see the backyard. That's what, to me, is incredible.
Show us the good stuff, Kalene.
Yes. So the home itself, it's one of these open kitchen, living, dining areas. The living space is a little bit smaller, but if you don't have a large family, you don't need a whole lot of space, you just want the Colorado lifestyle, check this out.
So again, this is probably one of the lower priced areas to get into. So getting into a home here in Monument in the 500,000s is pretty remarkable, especially for a new build. So again, anywhere in this area, you're looking at probably low 500s up into multi-million-dollar homes. So if your budget is 500,000 and you want a new build, this is probably your option. But look at that pond right there. All right, so it's a little noisy here today, but this is the Thoughtful series by Aspen View Homes. Great option in the 800-900s here. You're on the lower section of Forest Meadows, but they are still doing a ton of building that you can see behind us. These homes are smart homes, a great option in the 800-900s in the lower part here in Forest Lakes.
So we wanted you to take notice that we are Colorado's finest agency. We are your original YouTube realtors here in the Colorado Springs area. If you're thinking of making that move, reach out to us, 719-639-3393. We love to help people just like you make Colorado their home.
All right, are you ready to talk lifestyle? Let's dig in. So when we're talking lifestyle in Forest Lakes, what are you getting? You're kind of getting a small town feel. Monument's a little bit smaller area. Obviously, you have Denver to the north, you have Colorado Springs to the south, and Colorado Springs is not a huge city in and of itself, but you do have a smaller downtown area, which I think is important to highlight when you're thinking of living there. They have small, like I'm trying to say farmers markets. They have get-togethers. They have a 4th of July parade. They have, the fire department, and they have food trucks. So I'm going to take you on to my computer and kind of show you what that website looks like and the events they have going on in that area. All right, so here you can see, I just want to show you some of the events they have going on. You can see summer concerts at the waterfront, and you can see that lifestyle that pulls in. You can see that they have a newsletter. Just a lot of local things happening. They have a fall festival. They have a kids fishing derby. Like a lot of that small town feel within a larger area, a larger city, that people really love. That's why they love to live in that Forest Lakes area. So we are going to take a look. We're going to drive you over right now to that little downtown area. Quick little, it's not very big, so don't fall asleep on us yet. Don't blink. You won't want to miss it. But again, if you want that smaller town feel, close-knit community, Forest Lakes might be a great area for you to look at. Lifestyle here in Monument. You can see it's kind of a quaint, small downtown, real next to I-25. By real next, I mean about 5 minutes, not even. But you see homemade ice cream, baked goods, small downtown, quaint. We're going to show you some of these patios here that locals like take advantage of.
A small town just north of Colorado Springs, but they'll have their own parades, farmers markets. They have live music down here at the park. I would say I have a couple friends that live up this way. The only con that I hear about is they really run out of different places to go. One of the staples is this Mexican food joint called La Casa Fiesta. And then they also have a barbecue joint, and they have like a couple delis and whatnot. But if you want something that you haven't been to before, you'd probably be coming down to the Colorado Springs area for more variety. But then again, it's very local.
Just cute little patios here. I wanted to show you. People always think we're a little nuts when we stop in and show with our cameras, but just want to really show you the lifestyle, the laid back Colorado lifestyle here in that downtown area.
Well, and Monument definitely is like more your small town. Because you don't have a ton of variety, you'll see your same community members over and over again at these local spots.
Showing you the actual lake here in Forest Lake. So we're hopping out here, a little pit stop along the way.
So back behind us is that Forest Lakes 2 that Laurie named. And now we want to talk to you about lifestyle at the lake itself. And so Forest Lakes, I would say, is very serene. It's, you'll want to get out and do your nightly walks, but you'll have to drive across the highway for your grocery store.
And Pikes Peak Brewing is in the area, and we've done a highlight on that. We're going to take you to show you a little downtown area here in Monument. It's like a small town. They have food trucks. They have farmers markets.
The YMCA right across the street.
YMCA.
And schools. I know a couple of our clients that moved here that did have children. They wanted to know about schools. So your District 38 schools, which are fantastic schools up here in the Monument area. Over here, they do have service for transportation for schools, but you're kind of just secluded over in this Forest Lakes area. So I don't know, maybe we'll flip the camera around and show you just what all your lifestyle at Forest Lakes looks like day to day.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, giddy up. We're going to take you on a walk out here in Forest Lakes. Let's go. What do you think? think of Forest Lakes? Do you love it?
Employment here is very, very nice, and it's just a great place to bring kids up.
Kalene's making me go off-roading for you guys down this embankment, risking my life in my heels. I don't really wear heels, but I guess I wear
Wedges.
Yeah.
So I wanted to point out down here, so this incredible lake, Forest Lakes, is a private lake that only you as a member of that HOA get to partake in as far as fishing and paddleboarding.
No fishing without an HOA permit. So you do have to have your permit. No hunting, no motorized vehicles, no swimming, but you get to enjoy the lake.
So I do know that they stock this lake with fish. And one nice thing as well, just the gazebo over here, like if you're having a birthday party function or a family function, you get to utilize these areas.
And you don't want to clean your house?
Yes. And on a beautiful Colorado day, who wouldn't want to be outside?
Right. A lot of people, there's none right now. I was kind of hoping you guys would be able to see kayakers. A lot of people use this for kayaking. Paddleboarding is big here. You know, a lot of times on the weekends, we don't have a ton of lakes. So there's, what is there, Kalene? 2 other lakes here in the Monument area?
There is Palmer Lake and there's Monument Lake, but they are always crowded. And so that is what's unique about the Forest Lakes lake, is that you aren't going to have the crowds that Palmer and Monument Lake would have.
All right, so maybe you've never seen a paddleboard kayak launch before, but that's what this is. You put your paddleboard and kayak here on the lake and launch yourself out. And so Kalene wants me to actually follow the lake, which I am not doing for you, but I am going to highlight this beautiful dock area that you can use for outdoor recreation here in Forest Lake. Great area, a lot of natural beauty that comes along with this. Only 5 minutes outside of I-25, so right outside the city of Colorado Springs and Monument. Great schools. You can enjoy this beautiful area here. Hey everyone, welcome back to the studio. So you just saw Forest Lakes 1. You like how we make up our own names. If you Google that, you will not find Forest Lakes 1, 2, and 3. They have their own names, but we think it helps like lay it out for our clients and you guys to help make sense of that area. So you just saw Forest Lakes 1. I'm going to pop on the map and actually show you what some homes look like in that Forest Lakes 2 section that we talked about. So let's go take a look. All right, so when we look here at my little map I have pulled up just for you guys, you can see the lakes that are pulling in. You can see the Forest Lakes 1 over here that Kalene talked about in that full map tour she did. But I wanted to kind of show you what you can get if you don't want to go through the new build process. You don't want to pay for like the blinds that come with it, the fencing that comes with the new build, some of those expenses. And you just want to move into this area and enjoy that Colorado lifestyle. So we're going to take a look at 2 houses real quick before we pop back over and take you on the streets, a driving tour. Actually, stay tuned to the end. It's my favorite as you look at the lifestyle and some of the things that we have put together for you guys. So don't leave yet. Stay to the end here. But I want to show you this one on Waterfront Drive. It's kind of, on the road that it doesn't face the water directly or backs up to the water, but it is right there, so you can take advantage of that. You literally would walk half a block and be at the lakefront. So let me pull this up and show you what some of these pictures look like. So again, this is an existing home. If you don't want to go that new build route, a great option here. You can see new features. All these homes are built recently in this area, especially as you get into Forest Lakes 2 and Forest Lakes 3. Beautiful features. More privacy in some of these lots than you might have in some planned communities here, just because of the way that it is laid out. You have a lot of rolling hills. You have a lot of topography in that area that has it. You can design the community more so you do have a little bit more privacy than other areas here in the Springs Monument area. So that is one option. I'm just going to show you one other one here as we take a look. That's a 1.8, one of those custom ones. And this was closer to Forest Lakes 1 here. And as we take a look, what you're going to get a little bit before that again. But you see a lot of it still has that open concept a lot of people are looking for. So some great options as well here. Large square footage, if you look, most of these homes are going to have, 4,500 square feet. They're not small homes. Even if they appear small from the outside, you have a full basement, which doubles that square footage, as you can see here from those numbers. So we are going to head back out onto the streets and take you on a driving tour exclusive for you. So let's go. So we showed you Forest Lakes 1 and we showed you Forest Lakes 2 and the lake, and most people stop right here. But we are going to show you the hidden gems here in Forest Lake. We are going to take you back there and show you what else exists. We're going to take you over this bridge into what we're calling Forest Lakes 2. Actually, it's called the West Valley, but we are going to take you back here into those foothills and show you what we're talking about, a new build home in Filing 7 in Forest Lakes. It's beautiful. It's something you're going to want to see. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and give us a call on the number below. We're going to tell you everything you want to know about finding your dream home here in Colorado.
So as Laurie's walking across the bridge, I just wanted to bring you back here to try to simulate what across the bridge means. So what you are seeing on your screen right now is these homes in the far right of your screen. This is that loop that goes up and around and is the final development section of Forest Lakes. Here's the bridge Laurie's walking across. So the lots that are available, Classic and Vantage are building over in this section, and up on the back rim here are the existing estate lots that are for sale to do a custom home. And so very limited real estate that's left in Forest Lakes, but as you can see from this drone footage, a setting like none other here in the Colorado Springs area that is so highly sought after. It's one of the most valued pieces of real estate here in Colorado Springs. So we talked about building a home of your dreams. If you don't have the budget to do a complete custom, or you want the ease of a new build home by some great builders, there are still lots available, and you'll want to contact us and we can come out here, scope out the lot for you, and get you in touch with the builder who owns that lot itself.
And I will say, Kalene and I talk about all the time about these lots as far as when clients come here, what is it going to look like once this builds out? And you can see the homes back there on that ravine, nothing is going to be built behind them. However, when you sit here, what is that going to look like as well? So we look at those build plans and elevations. And is it a walkout? Is it a ranch? Is it a 2-story? Is it ranch restricted? To really get a feel for what that view is going to look like and that privacy you want from a new build start here, I would say.
So if you start from dirt, you will want time on your side, anywhere between 8 and 10 months build time for a dirt start.
All right, Kalene, get us in there. Show us your magic.
I need your email.
Oh, well.
So we are over here.
Ladies and gentlemen.
We needed some assistance. So we broke in to this Vantage home up in Forest Lakes. It is fully finished, ready to go.
I love this big open room here.
It's the Copperwood model. So this home has 5
tall ceilings.
Yep, it has 5 bedrooms, gourmet kitchen. There is real hardwood floors throughout the entire main. What I like, and Laurie's going to do a walkthrough, you can totally make this front area a whole nother bedroom bathroom suite for multi-generational living. But let's just go and show you all around. Again, details on this 5-bedroom, $1,095,000, an incredible home here in Forest Lakes.
The Copperwood is one of the most popular floor plans here in Forest Lakes with this particular builder. Here you can see we have this gourmet kitchen. You have a 36-inch cooktop with the matching 36-inch hood. This is an optional island that you can put in here, or if you wanted to have a little bit extra space for a larger table, a larger living area, that is an option as well. This home is ready to go, ready to move in. So if you're thinking of making that move, you know what to do. Again, we are the #1 original relocation company. So if you want that individual question, one-on-one session with us, make sure you get those numbers below and give us a call or a text.
Hey everyone, now we're gonna pop over and talk about custom built homes in this area. So custom built homes, you're picking out your lot, you're picking out your floor plan, you're designing all those features with the custom builder in this area in particular. So you're talking probably 2 million plus. Kalene is on scene. We're gonna head on over there and take a look. She's standing in front of a current home that's being built. We're gonna show you what that looks like.
So building a home can look several different ways here in Colorado Springs. You have new build homes that the developer owns the land, you purchase the land, and they give you a set of floor plans. You can pick colors and different choices as that. But if you're wanting a truly custom built home, meaning you draw the floor plan, you work with an architect, an engineer, you develop maybe something that's only in your dreams at this point, Forest Lakes is one of those areas that still has land available for truly custom built homes. There's a lot of maneuvering if you're wanting to dive into a custom built home as an option. Laurie and I help with that process along the way. Do note that if you're looking at truly a custom built home from the ground up, coming up with a plan, you're talking at least $1.6 million plus to be able to do that here in Colorado Springs.
So we told you we'd bring you some custom homes. This is your classic Colorado outdoor living at its finest, as we like to say. I mean, look at these homes. They have outdoor kitchens. They have views of the lake. This is some of the most sought after, most expensive real estate here in the Monument, Colorado Springs area, and this is why.
So custom homes are a whole nother ball game. And it really is, if depending on where you're at and what your experience is, maybe what you think of as a new build. So a complete custom home is something that maybe you dream up together with an architect, you get an engineer involved. It's literally planning this home out on paper and then picking everything out from flooring to what types of insulation you want in that home, a whole lighting package, the exterior of the home. This one behind us is a truly custom built home, and custom built homes, most of these builders are booked out at least a year, and so you'll have to have some time on your side if you want to go through a custom built home. What you'll need also is a larger pocketbook. Like I said, $1.6 million plus to be able to do a custom build. What has happened here in Forest Lakes, and I will point something out, the ground color here in Forest Lakes is this crushed granite, and so it's this red dirt with the green trees. It's just absolutely amazing. But a lot of these custom built lots have been bought up by the builder. So for instance, if you want to build a custom home, you would have to contact the builder who owns the lot themselves, and then you can dream up your dream home with that builder for them to build for you.